Shalom, shalom, shalom. Lovely viewer, you are welcome again to yet another impactful episode of Spiritual Insights. In our previous episodes, we are looking at the place of the prophet in the life of a believer. We looked at the place of a prophet in the life of a nation. Today, we are looking at the place of a prophet in your business. So if you are a business owner, stay tuned as the servant of the Lord, Apostle B.B. Kangwen, your favorite apostle, is ready to answer all your questions. I'm your regular host, Pastor Mark Tanya. Thank you for coming your way once again. And we hope at the end of the show, your life will never be the same. Servant of the Lord, you are most welcome to today's session. Thank you.
Viewers, let's have a word of prayer. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, Lord, we thank you, we give you the glory. We return all the glory back to you in the mighty name of Jesus. Father, this morning we have come to you again, that your wisdom will speak, that your revelation will speak, and we shall be blessed and we shall prosper.
Amen. Thank you very much for that powerful prayer. Yes. So as I said in our previous episodes, we have been looking at the place of the prophet in the life of a believer, the place of the prophet in the life of a nation. Today, we want to look at the place of a prophet in the life of a business. To start with, is it really necessary for a business to be headed by a prophet?
I think let's look at it this way. It's not necessarily the prophet heading the business.
Yes.
But the role the prophet plays in the business.
In the business, okay.
That's what we should be looking at.
Okay.
People would think that, a lot of people think that God doesn't concern himself with so many aspects of our life, but that's not true. The scripture says that God wants us to prosper. And in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8, the verse 8, it says, I am the Lord that God that gives you power to create wealth.
Wow.
That's the beginning.
Wow.
He said, I am the Lord that God that gives you what?
Power to create wealth. Yes.
So you shall remember me. And use the word, you remember your God who gives you power to create what?
Wealth.
So if God has given us power to create wealth, it means that when it comes to riches and prosperity and business, it is the business of God.
Of God. Wow.
And if those things are the business of God, then it means that the prophets of God must be involved.
Okay.
If you read the book of Proverbs chapter 16, the verse 8, it says, commit your works to the Lord and your thoughts will be established.
Wow.
What does it mean? Commit your works
to the Lord.
And your thought shall be what?
Established. Okay.
It means that the business that you have, you must first submit it to God. And the ideas and the plans that comes into your mind will be what? Made fulfilled through the power of God. So the role of a prophet in every business is crucial if that business must survive. What? Must thrive and do well.
Wow.
Apart from that, the reason why you need a prophet, every geographical area that you find yourself, I'll come back to this, there are principalities that control the place. You can mount your office, you can rent a particular office or build an office or start business in a certain location and to never do well. Not because you are not doing your best, but because the spirit that operates in that location.
Wow.
So if you were somebody or you are somebody who have a prophet, the prophet will tell you that this particular location is not good for this type of business because the entities that control within that territory will not welcome this type of business. Apart from that, if that is the case, what can you do? He will show you what to do in order for the business to be accepted in the area. Your business can only be accepted after spirits have accepted it.
Wow. That's powerful.
Yes.
So you have just digested the startup nature of a business.
Yes.
Okay. So how about the direction of the business? How can the prophet lead, the counsel of the prophet influence the direction to which a business can go?
Okay. So now what you see, Amos chapter 3, the verse 7, it says what? It says, surely the Lord does nothing unless he reveals his secret to his servant, the prophet. Prophets are custodians of mysteries.
Okay.
They are custodians of secrets. They are custodians of divine knowledge. Okay. Now, as a believer or as somebody who is establishing a business, the business grows from stage to stage.
Okay.
It's a process.
Yeah.
Now, your business, you must understand, is linked to you spiritually.
Wow.
Your business is linked to you what? Spiritually.
Wow.
A lot of people don't understand. It is the spirit of God that is pushing your spirit that is making your business to do well.
Okay.
So it means that at every stage of that business, there must be a revelation about the challenges that will come and how to resolve them, and the kind of shift, because businesses are dynamic. It's dynamic in nature. You start with this particular line of idea, and then before you realize, that's not what the market is demanding. But if you have a prophet will hack into the system and tell you that, look, in the next 5 years, this your business will not be relevant. Switch, migrate to this. By the time others are struggling to identify a new opportunity, you are prepared for it. So that's what most people who are business tycoons, go and check that. There are people who are deeply spiritual because they connect to spiritual people. So if your business must thrive, if you must do well, then you must have a prophet who will look into the current status of the business and look at the potential dangers and look at the potential opportunities and advise you accordingly. And then you take decisions. So we advise business, we will talk to contractor, look, there was a time I told a particular contractor when elections were not even close. I told you that the contracts you have, don't do this one, don't do the. If you do this one, there'll be a change of government and you find difficult to access your money. You do this one, you get your money before time. So the contractor had to now he could not decide what to do with the contract, whether he should sell it out, whatever he will do to make sure that his money does not run that lot. And today he's happy. With that, the prophetic, he would have got to commit all his resources into so then the money will lock up.
Okay, that's so deep. Yes. So I didn't know that a person's soul could be connected to the business. Wow, that's
and I will show you something.
Okay. Yes.
Let's go to if you read the book of Genesis, Genesis chapter 31, the verse 10. It said, "Then happened at the time when the flocks conceived, and he lifted up his eyes and saw in the dream, and behold, the rams which lived upon the flocks were striped and speckled and gray spotted." You see. Jacob was in the business of what? Rearing animals for his uncle Laban. At a certain point, they had to do a transaction. The transaction was that I've served you for so long. What am I going to be? What will I? The Laban was, what will I pay you? He said, look, let's go into the cattle, the animals. You select those with the same color will be yours. Those that will have different colors will be mine. Those who have stripped or different color will be mine. Then the uncle agreed. Then he has to now inquire, how will I make my own to multiply? And as he's sitting there, he goes into the spirit in the form of a dream. That is the communication of the soul with divinity. Then he sees that a direction is given to him that if you take a particular tree, cut the basin and put them in water and let the animal drink, what the drinks will be what? And they'll multiply. So that they where they come from. It means that the multiplication of the animals came from the soul as a result of communication with divinity. So your soul is connected to your business. That's why anything that is going wrong with your business, you begin to develop BP. Why are you getting BP when you are this? You begin to think. And why are you getting frustrated? Because it's connected to you. That is your success. So success comes out of the spirit and manifests through men. And then as it's manifesting through men, so that thing you see, that's your brainchild. That is your what? Your being. It's a being. The business is an existing one.
A living thing.
It's a living thing. Okay. So it's connected. Very, very, very much.
So thank you very much for that revelation as well. So can you also let us understand how a prophet can guide a business to come out of crisis, in case there are any?
Yes. So as I said, when your business is running to crisis, the best thing, after you have done all your human assessment, you have done all your intellectual assessment, you have looked at all your research, and then you have come to the conclusion that this is what physically is the cause of the problem. You need to consult the prophet. What you may be gathering may be symptoms of the real cause, which is in the spirit. Because when spirit want to fight you, it will influence men. When spirit want to fight you, it will influence systems. So despite the fact they have gathered information, that's good human being, that's good system. If you don't go to inquire in the spirit what actually went wrong, to address it, you implement all these things to know what. Because I am saying that business is a living thing.
Exactly.
It has birth date. It grows, it matures, and it dies.
That's powerful.
Then it is also what? Transferred, just like through biological means, where a man grows, give birth to children, die, the children carry the name. So that business can metamorphose into another one type of business. So if that is the case, at every stage in time, sicknesses will come. When I say your troubles will come. So it is the duty of the prophet who has an interest in your business to check what is happening, what is going on, what are the threats, what are the challenges, what are the opportunities. Then he advises you. And then business also have their seasons and they have their times.
Wow.
So the prophet will be able to look into the seasons and the times and say, look, at this material moment, it is not the season of your business, but what can we do spiritually to keep you afloat? This is your season that is coming. What can we do to maximize your season? So that all these things are the job of the spirit. And if the job of the spirit, prophet is involved.
Wow. That's so great. So I find that there are many people who may just want to start a business. Maybe they have resources, but they do not know what exactly to do, like what business to venture into. What would be the role of the prophet in helping somebody to choose?
So, as I said, businesses are tied to souls.
Yes.
There are some businesses you do because your soul don't like it, it don't prosper.
Wow.
Just as you have things you like and things you don't like, your soul has things it likes and things it dislikes.
Okay.
So you don't go and be doing a business that your soul does not like. For example, there are some people just without any other reason, you don't even want to smell a pig. It's something you hate as a person. Then you go and start a business, you want to sell pork. Something your soul have not accepted, how can they try? So there are things that before you do it, that's why even when we go to school, we select courses that you like, not necessarily because it will give you money, but it is something that gives you satisfaction. So it's the same thing with business. So you are trading. If you are going to trade, you must trade with things that your soul equally likes. So a prophet will be able to look at you and tell you that you, according to the scheme of things in the realm of the spirit and concerning you, knowing your do's and don'ts as a being in the realm of the spirit, this is the type of business you should do. This is the type of business. And there are some businesses you can do that can lead to your death.
Wow.
Yeah. The prophet should tell that if you do this business, you will live long.
Wow.
If you do this business, this and this may happen.
My God.
So before you do business, you need to consult the prophet. And the prophet, look, before I just came, one of my sons was in church. He's a medical doctor.
Yes.
But somebody brought a business deal with him in agribusiness. He called me, we just discussed it. And I told him what I want to do before accepting the deal. So the things I was not telling him before accepting the deal, if I just gone straight forward,
you would have encountered
problems.
Okay. Wow.
So prophets are crucial. They can help you to identify the type of business you should do. They can help you to tell you the exact location where you should do the business. They can help you to do directions and the kind of things you do so that you can locate or people of similar minds can locate you in order to aid your business to move. There are people who are business enablers. There are those that you need to encounter in your business to move. All this must be orchestrated in the realm of the spiritual man.
Wow. I think your answer, your response has given a bit of an answer to one of the questions I wanted to ask.
Yes.
Whether it is necessary to engage in prophetic directions when undertaking a particular business.
Look, if you're a business person, you are not into prophetic direction, we just know that one day you collapse. Look, the fact is that people that you are in the market with, or you are in offices with, that's what I'm saying, that there is the false competition. Because look, what you are selling, someone else is selling
the same thing,
and all of you are selling the same price. So why should people buy from you? The same quality. It means that you must have what it takes to be able to do well.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
So you can't just go and think that things are normal and that things are not normal.
Wow.
You must understand. So prophetic direction is part of the process.
Wow.
Look, 2 Chronicles chapter 20, the verse 20. You emphasize something. It said, believe in your God and you shall be what? Established. But believe in his prophets and you shall what? Prosper.
Yes.
So prosperity lies in the loins of the prophets.
Wow.
You see? So, and the prophet, what to make the things work is prophetic direction. If you take the woman, the widow of Zarephath, Elijah had gone there. Then Elisha had gone there. He said that, look, your son, he died and left us with what? With debt. Now the creditors are coming to take him for what? Take the children for what? For slavery. That was a business transaction. The prophet went with them. And now the creditors are coming for their what? Their money. The prophet looked at the woman and said, what do you have? He said, I have small little what? Oil. He said, go and lock your door borrow as many jars as you can, and then you keep filling. She kept filling. It never what?
Went out.
Finally, when it became place, you go and sell it and pay your debt. That was a business transaction.
Wow.
It means that the power to multiply that oil to give a profit was available, but in the lungs of the prophet Elisha.
Wow.
So if the son of Elisha had known, as at that time, he wouldn't have died poor. It means that the business that would have made he and his family to do well was selling of oil.
Wow.
That would have made him big. The family would have made it big just by selling what? Oil. But because he has not inquired from the father, he didn't know the secret. When the wife inquired, the prophet gave her a solution, and oil became the household word there. So what people do that, the woman didn't stop selling oil after that. She kept selling oil because she now had capital to even move into it.
Wow.
So prophetic directions are very crucial if a business must do well. It's very important.
Wow. So you already mentioned that you had to engage with one of your sons before he engaged in.
Yes.
So I was just coming to that. How can the counsel of a prophet help a business to avoid crisis?
So you see, the advice of a prophet, first of all, you should understand that I said prophets are custodians of what? Mysteries. They are custodians of the wisdom of God. There are even certain things. Let me say this. Do you know that business people are naturally prone to greed? Business people, they are naturally prone to what? To greed.
Yeah, tell us more.
There's a certain thing, because every business person wants more. And attempt to get more, they forget on certain principles. And that can hurt you. Let me show you something. Proverbs chapter 16, the verse 3 says something. No, Proverbs 16:8. It said, it is better a little with righteousness than a vast revenue without justice. Then Proverbs 11:1 says something. It said, dishonest scales are abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So you see that even in business, God does not like what? Cheat. So there are people, if you are not counseled well, you will, in your attempt to make profit, because business people take opportunities sometimes without being observant of whether what they are doing is right or wrong. You will cheat somebody, and that's your business will collapse. You may cheat and go and cheat a spirit. Because the things you are transacting, the people you are meeting, there are spirits that take human forms and also come onto this end to do transactions. I'll tell you something. So, but a prophet will be able to advise you. If you are sending your business matters to a prophet, to tell that, look, this kind of transaction you want to do, I smell greed, I smell selfishness. This is not how you must go about it. This is how you must go about it, so that the parties involved will have what? Everybody will have their share, and let there be fairness and justice. And that alone can avoid you from what I call man-made problems. Man-made what? Problems. Because you cheated somebody, the person decides to fight you silently without your knowledge. Besides that, every human being, let me tell you something. Look, don't allow social media deceive you. Anytime you see people speaking against prophets, they have something that they worship other than God. They are committed to something, but they are only fighting what you are committed to. What they are committed is the secret. What you are committed to is in the public. So they are fighting that one because it gives you advantage over them. So as a business person, that is how it is. So when you are going into negotiations with somebody, you are going to transact with somebody, you must know that there are spirits that is backing the person you are going to negotiate or transact with. So you, if a prophet has not given you a counsel as to what you should do, you may go into that negotiation being disadvantaged. Because I'm telling you, there are some people, when you meet them, you can't even think straight. Because the kind of spirits that are backing them will make you do whatever they ask you to do. And that's how people are duping others.
Wow.
So the counsel of a prophet will help you to avoid wrong business partners. It will help you to avoid wrong investment. It will help you to avoid greed and selfishness, and potential trouble with what? With genuine people who may want to do business with you. Yes.
Wow. Thank you very much. I think you just mentioned something again.
Yes.
That the counsel of a prophet can help you to avoid business partners.
Yes.
I just want you to address this concern I have.
Yes.
Someone once told me that it's not everyone you can do business with, like in partnership.
That's true.
You can't bring resources together to do a business for it to thrive.
That is not everybody.
Wow.
There are some people, their nature is such that the moment you go into any partnership with them, they'll take over. In fact, again, you may know the person. The person was our schoolmate.
Okay.
He's also a doctor.
Okay.
He was going to a certain business with somebody or pulling resources together. He didn't tell me. Then he went into the negotiation. Last minute, he has to sell his cars to settle the person.
My God.
The agreement was that 2 of us are going into the business. This is how we are going to run for the number of years. At any point in time, within the first this period of years, nobody is going to back out. Suddenly, the person woke up and said, "I'm backing out. I want to sell my shares to another person." See, he was forced to sell his cars to settle the guy in order to save his investment.
His investment. Wow.
That's greed. So there are people you cannot go into partnership with. There are people you cannot transact business with. When you do, you collapse.
Wow.
And also there are some people, the spirit that is behind them kill things. Let me show you something. That's why, for example, let me make this. For example, you see there are some women.
Yes.
When she marry, the man will die. She marry again, the man will die.
Yeah.
That's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll keep what? Die.
Yeah.
That means the spirit that is behind the person kills. If such a person go into business with you, the business will die.
My God.
So a prophet must help you to avoid that person or show you something to do such that the effect of that person may not be felt in your business. So there are people, if they enter your territory, they'll collapse everything. There are people, if they exchange money with you, that's the end of your business.
Wow. That's so powerful. I'm sure most people are learning from this thing. And this issue of indebtedness.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes it looks like it's a normal thing in business. But can a prophet help you to stay away from
some of the debts are not normal.
Yeah.
You see, that's what I'm saying. The people you may be in a particular location with other business people. Somebody has gone to a shrine.
Yes.
Somebody has gone to somewhere and collected things. Now the assignment of that thing is not the person to sell. It's for you to sell and the money vanish into the person's account, into the person's shop. So you come and see the person, they open the shop, nobody is coming to buy, but they are getting richer. It is you that they are using to get money. So every now and then you bring goods of, let's say 300,000 Ghana cedis. By the time you finish selling, you are struggling to even make 150,000 Ghana cedis. They have to look for money and jet. And the person is sitting there, he's not selling, but he's rather making it. You should know that it is your business that the person is using to succeed. So your money is a spirit; it can vanish at any time. You are a banker in the bank. I people not there. Sometimes you balance your records, you assure everything, and then the bank is still declaring losses. Losses not because people took loan not to pay. Losses that money just disappeared mysteriously in the bank and can't account for. And people have to cover it as what? As losses. Why is this so? Spirits are making it go away. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And this thing about who you employ, like the employee to a business.
Yes.
Can they also contribute to?
It's damn serious. It's damn serious. Look, who you employ can collapse your business. It can increase your business. Before, look, I'll come and say, you see, the date of birth. Me, for example, if I have a business I want to employ, I have to check your date of birth, when you were born and all that. It will tell whether I should give the job or not. But the fact that you may be qualified academically, you may not be qualified spiritually. Because there are certain people, based on the days they are born and the month they are born or their birth date and the year, if you bring them to a business, it does not align with your business in terms of spiritual chronology. If you put them together, it will collapse your business.
My God.
And there are some people, to you employ them your business, it will begin to increase. It will begin to move. I remember there was a time I went to Northeast, and then a son of mine who has boutiques.
Yes.
He has boutiques, and then I went there to anoint the place.
Yes.
Then I told him that shift this girl out of this place and send her to this location. Because the location where she is, that particular area where that particular shop is, when a woman is menstruating and and she's sitting there to sell, it slow down the business. So that's why observe every month within this period, the business always slow. If you ask the girl, she'll tell during that period she's always menstruating. But move her to this location and bring a man to when he did that, the business stop having problems. You see, just by virtue of she having her menses in that particular location. You see, there is something in that specific location that does not like menses.
Wow.
These are spiritual stuffs. You see, so who you employ can affect your business.
Wow.
So before you employ somebody, if you're a private business person, that's why most of the time most government agencies don't do well. because government is employing regardless of spiritual checks. So they just put people. So you find out that on organization that you bring one person, he collapses.
Wow.
The point is that sometimes the person may be doing his best, but spiritually the person is not qualified to be there.
Wow.
So if you understand all these spiritual mathematics and all that, and you consult, you'll be able to tell that this person, don't engage this person. So when you are going to recruit a prophet to tell you this one, don't pick this person. Because you are in to make profit, you are not in to just provide food for people. You are not, a business is not a charity organization. You are trying to make profit. So the prophet will give you honest what? Listen, there are some people to look. The spirit that is following them, they are not chiefs. When you expose them to money, they become chiefs.
My God.
So a prophet will tell that don't put this person where money is available. Put the person where there's work, and then you avoid problems. So all these things are things that you will need spiritual insight to be able to do so. And who can give you a better spiritual insight than a prophet? More than a prophet. Wow. They need a prophet. Yes.
Okay, so it is obvious that businesses need a prophet.
Yes.
How often do you think that business owners should consult prophets?
As often as possible. In the sense that at least you are running your business, you can decide that quarterly. You see, the point is even that when you have, your business should have a prophet. Let me work it down. So the prophet should be part of the what? Not as a partner of the business, but it should be something he's conscious of. Okay. That this social and so business, I am a watchman over it. So it means that every now and then the prophet is looking into it and studying and checking. So before the problem even can, the prophet himself may tell that, look, do this, do this. There are people who come and I tell them, for your business to do well, be doing this direction. This way, do this direction. You go and take care of widows. You go and take care of orphans. You go and take care of aged people. All these things are directions to protect your business and to keep the thing running. So if I see a problem that, look, this one is it, I'll tell you what to do. So the prophet should be constantly checking, not necessarily coming to consulting, but the prophet should be there. It should be a prophet who you have submitted your business to. That's why I say what he said: commit your works to the Lord, and your thought shall what? Shall establish. So it means that commit the business into the hands of a prophet. It means that every now and then the prophet makes it his business just to watch over the business as he watches over you. So that he can pick things and tell you what and what to do. So when it comes to consult, it should not even be like once in a while or this. It should be something that the prophet constantly is watching. But if you don't have a prophet who does that constantly, then you yourself should know that, look, every quarter I'll find out what to do. Or every year I'm going to meet a prophet to tell me my business within that particular year, what is expected, what I'm supposed to do for that year, and then you get your direction done. So it should be something you choose how to go about it, but certainly you need a prophet.
Yes, so that's so great. One of your daughters came to church to give a testimony regarding recovery of loans and all those things. I have come to realize that I think there's this thing going on in businesses. There are people who can deliberately borrow from you or something and are not willing to pay. You do everything, they are not paying.
Yes, there are people like that. For them, you see, that's what I'm saying, that some people think that they must get their wealth through dishonest means. Dishonest means. That's what they believe in. So because of that, if you make mistake and do transaction with them, they are not coming into that transaction to do any serious business with you. They are coming to that transaction to cheat and to steal you. So the moment they come into, they get that engagement with you and they convince you, you release money to them, they are not going to pay back. So if you don't compel them through other means, and they know that if somebody is owing you, it's a civil matter. When you go to court, they won't arrest the person and lock the person. So keep telling the person, how much can you pay? You can even take 5-10 years dragging each other in court, and the person is using the business to make more money and use that profit to fight you.
Exactly.
You see the thing? So there are people like that. So your best card is that a prophet tells this person, don't give. Look, I remember one of my daughters in this church. She called me and was like, they wanted to give her, somebody got contract, school feeding, what contract, and then she wanted to. I said, don't invest your money there. Your money will lock. Don't just put it there. Leave it. And she left it. So otherwise you pick so much of your money and go and put there. The person you are going to do a business, she is just trying to survive. The moment you put the money there and finish, you see a different character altogether. You think that you know. Look, there are people you think you know them. Wait till you give them money. They know that you didn't know them. So the person coming for loan, just give me the loan, I'll pay 24 hours time. Master, they are not committed to it. You give them the money and see. You'll find out that they are different people altogether. So there are people like that. For them, cheating is their nature. So they come into the business, they come to you with the mind that they are going to defraud you, they are going to cheat you, and that's all.
Wow. I think this whole issue of business is just a spiritual game.
It's a spiritual, yeah.
Because I think there are people who can also come, like, bring money.
Yes.
This exchange of currency.
Yes.
Once it enters your money.
That's all. Your money will start burning. That's what I'm saying. You see, you are selling every single day. You see, you are in competition. So somebody can even take money to a shrine. Go there, they'll do their things and kind of this might be, I want to collapse it. Then they bring it to the person who deliberately come and buy something.
Yes.
And give you that money and take your money, and that's the end of your business. And countless times I've seen people sometimes comes and they tell me this kind of things, and it's going on, and you just find your business is going down until something is done. So that's what I'm saying, that you see, the problem we now have, if you watch the people of old, they did nothing without consulting either spiritualist or a prophet. Isn't it? But in this current generation, we are joking with everything. It's AI we are consulting. Google and YouTube. But the point that is, when it comes to business, you must understand that there is a spiritual aspect of it. That you need a prophet, somebody who understands deep spiritual activities to be able to help you to what? To navigate through. Otherwise, you get.
Okay. How about those who usually have some kind of undulating or dwindling businesses?
Yeah.
There are many people who go like they are. Maybe at this point business is not going well. This point business, we hear that a lot.
Sometimes the problem with people is that those who even consult prophets.
Yes.
I've noticed one thing about human beings. When you do something for them, it is working. What you ask them to be doing, it gets to a point they feel it is a burden. That's the greed I'm talking about.
Yes.
The little they lose to keep doing what you ask them to do. They see that as a loss because they want everything. And the moment they stop, a matter of time, that will not happen. The other thing is that that's what I'm saying, that every business has its do's and don'ts.
Yes.
The business you are doing is a spirit. There are things it does not like. So if you don't understand that, you will be operating by chance. Maybe within this period you are doing things that moves well with the spirit of the business, then it will be thriving. But because you don't know, you start doing something else again, and it begins to what? To fall. Or someone somewhere is manipulating it. So those things are there because it's lack of spiritual understanding, it's lack of what? The backing of spirituality that makes it what? Happen. So you find the business will rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall. Either you have been told what to do and you are not following it regularly, or you have not, you don't know, and you are doing things that is offending spirits that are behind the business. And when it happens that way, those things will happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how about the declarations or pronouncements of a prophet? Can it give life to a business, or can it bring an end to a business? The words of a prophet over a business.
A prophet sorry. A prophet can make a statement and your business is off, is gone. That's one thing. Look, that's why I'm saying that you see, the office of a prophet is a dangerous thing. Your business can be thriving, and just because somebody have taken you to a prophet, or you have run into some issues with a prophet or an associate of a prophet, and the prophet makes pronouncement, and you just wake up and find out that your business is gone. You just begin to lose money. You begin to lose. You understand? That's one. Your business too could be dying or is dead. A prophet will speak and speak over it, and before you realize, it will do like video. The business is back on track. Things begin to happen miraculously. So the word of a prophet can kill a business and can resurrect a business and can birth a business.
Yes, I think I can testify to that when it comes to some of the mechanics, maybe those you interact with daily.
Yes. Yeah. No, I mean, you have rudeness. Your life will become something else.
Wow.
So the declaration of a prophet can make your business stand, and can make your business also what? Die. It's true.
So in this generation, how should a prophet get a business owner to balance between spirituality and the business?
This one, unless the business person has got common sense. If you don't have common sense, we can't help you. You see, sometimes people like to pretend a lot. You see, ask yourself, the idea you got to start that business, you don't just think it came out of your mind. It came from the realm of the spirit to influence you. So if you must make it, then you must find a space to allow this prophets to come into the equation to help you. You see, so it is also because sometimes people think that hard work is all what you need, but hard work without the backing of spirituality prolong your suffering. Yeah, because you work hard, but then you will enjoy from it. So the best thing to do as a young person, you want to do business, please give ear to the council of prophets. Make it a point to get in touch with prophets, share your ideas with them, ask them to go into the realm of the spirit and see whether what you are doing is visible or not visible. If it's visible, what can you do to make it succeed? Yeah.
So with these modern businesses,
yes,
what are some lessons they can also learn from biblical prophets and how other businesses they do well?
They say the lesson that the Bible is so clear. Those who work with prophets did well.
Yes.
So if you must do well, you should what? So if you're actually reading your Bible, you should know that an association with a prophet is only a plus for your business. And anyway, let me make this clear. They should watch the Chinese and other people who have their shop. You go there and see incense burning. You go there sometimes. There's a video I saw somebody who was a car dealer. He has huge shop in one of these Asian countries, and he has brought his monks and all those things at night when everybody has closed, and they were sprinkling things and doing things. What do you think they are doing? That's the car you finish speaking tongues, but you go and buy the two food to go and buy it. Yeah. So you must understand the place of spirituality. If you're a Christian, it means that if you must be spiritual, prophets must be involved. Yeah. So biblically, every man who walked with God, who walked with prophets, did well, they prospered. So it means that if you walk with your prophet, you walk to prophet, your business will do well. You just need to believe, to trust, and then to obey, and then things will work.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I know there are times it's difficult for people to actually obey what prophets tell them or spiritual people tell them.
Yeah.
But can there be a situation where a prophet might give a direction for a business owner to even change the course of business?
Yeah. Oh, I've done that several times. That somebody you are doing and I say no, change from this to that, because what you are doing, it won't help you. It won't grow. So if you change to this, it will be better. Change to that. So sometimes it becomes necessary, because sometimes people just want to sell. People just want to go into some type of business without really checking whether this thing, where you are. There are some, you see, even cultural wise, in terms of culture, there are some businesses you can't do in certain environment. Look, whether you like or not, we live in the midst of spirituality.
Yeah.
You have come into a certain atmosphere. You came there. There are custodians of the land, both spiritually and physically. So the owners of the people of the land, there are certain things that they have done within the land, and the land cannot accept certain type of business. I see the thing. So if you come and you insist you want to do that business, they may not tell you anything, but you struggle and the business will never do well. You don't tell you anything, but you keep doing the business until you meet a problem for change the business or do this, because your business may be a nuisance to certain things around. So you must inquire, otherwise you may have problems. So if it's like that, we may ask you to change your line of business, and then when you change, things will go well. Yes.
Wow. I see in this part of the country, people like to do the same kind of thing. Maybe someone just wakes up and finds that somebody is selling something, the next day
another
the person just decides to sell the same thing.
They're just copying without revelation. That's all.
Wow.
But if you consult a prophet, you tell that, look, you don't need to sell what someone else is selling to make it. You don't need to do the same business someone is doing to make it. You need to do a business that will lift you. Look, you see, people don't know what if you inquire properly, you may just realize that just selling water will be the reason why you become rich. But because you don't know, you see somebody selling clothes, you need to go and open boutique. It will lie there, and then you and your family members should be selecting them and wearing them. So you need to understand that.
So from the place of a prophet, what can you say to this issue of foreigners there are some businesses that is just it's more like it's card for foreigners. They are thriving very well. You find that Nigerians are doing well in business and all those kind of things. Is there anything prophetic about it?
One thing about Nigerians I love so much, in Nigeria will not start a shop without consulting prophet.
Wow.
So imagine somebody leaves Nigeria about 36 states. The persons come from the farthest some of the state, travel and come to northern Ghana. Some of them you go and find them in some villages and they are doing business there. So do you think the person just came there by accident? Somebody is able to tell them that, look, if you travel to this location and you go there, I've seen an opportunity that people have not seen. If you go there, you do well, so go. So they don't just come there by what accident. They come, I believe, and I'm sure somebody somewhere is directing them as what to do. But you are here, see the Nigerians who are come, they run here. When they come, they are looking for direction to go and do for their business. Yes. So you find out that is the thing. A prophet somewhere is directing them that look, go here, go here, go here. Sometimes prophets can mention specific location, go here and establish your shop. And if you get land around there, you do well. And when you go, you do well. So some of them are being advised. Yes. Either by prophets of God or prophets of man, but they are being advised.
I think one of them mentioned to me he was into one other thing and you asked him to
change. Yes. And when he changes, things are getting better for him. Yes.
Wow. As you've always said, the topic is so broad.
Yes.
It's so broad, but time is so limited. So we are just about 4 minutes to go.
Okay. Again. Oh, so soon.
It's so interesting. There are so many questions to ask, but time will not permit us.
Okay.
So in the last few minutes, what few words can you give to business owners or people who have intentions of doing business?
Listen, just give me a minute. I want to show you something.
Okay, so lovely viewers, if you are watching us, this is your favorite place, Restoration TV, with your favorite Apostle B.D. Kangben, who is taking us through the role of a prophet in businesses, and he's giving us a lot of insights as to what a business will have to do regarding the place of a prophet. So if you are just joining us, I encourage you to like, comment, and also share, so that together we will spread the gospel such that as many people as possible can be part of this blessing, and the Lord will surely bless you. So as he's going through, I just encourage you.
I just wanted to, if you read the book of Ezekiel, the scripture makes us understand that God was revealing to the prophet that by the wisdom of Satan, Lucifer, he has made so much money through trading.
Wow.
So much what? Money. Through what? Trading. He has gained wealth, riches by what? By what? His wisdom. There is a wisdom that makes businesses work, and that wisdom does not come just from men. It comes from the spirit realm. So if you are listening to a business person, maybe you have started, you are yet to start, or you are in it and there are challenges, or you started and collapsed, please consult a prophet. There's a reason. Nothing happens for nothing. Unlike Asante, they have a certain they say BB is equal. Nothing happens for nothing. There's only something behind it. So consult a prophet if you have started, so the prophet can help you grow that business. If you are facing challenges, consult a prophet. If your business have collapsed, consult a prophet, because there is a spirit that makes business thrive. There's a spirit that makes business ideas come. There's a spirit that makes people attracted to businesses. And if you don't have that particular spirit, it means that your business will not do well, because you say, I am the Lord that God who gives you power to create wealth. If God is giving you power, and I've already told the previous that anytime you hear power is not the ability to just do something, but power is a category of spiritual beings. So God is saying, I am releasing angels that makes business work, to give you ideas and to help you to make wealth. So without them, it will be difficult. So get in touch with prophets, and I'm telling you, you will benefit from what I'm talking about.
Thank you very much. I think in our next episode, by popular request, we have to be looking at the prophets and directions. We should be looking at
prophetic direction. Yeah,
prophetic directions. Yes,
it's one controversial area that a lot of people are fighting prophets and all that.
Yes,
I think we need to learn. But before we just go, please, of late, I really wish we were having our own television network, because there are a lot of these so-called journalists and then political analysts who are attacking prophets. I want to find out what's their problem. Is it the prophecy that caused problem? No. What prophets are revealing what they saw.
Yes.
So just merely revealing what I have seen does not make me a decent. And here a lot of the guys say, oh, they're charlatans. Who are charlatans? Who are the charlatan there? You don't know. Look, please. You may have grown and you are 60 years, you're a journalist, but let me tell you, your head is full of foolishness. Please stop insulting prophets and attacking prophets. You don't know what it means to operate in the realm of the spirit. And prophets keep telling you things and they are happening. Why are you attacking them? So this thing people must stop, and people must desist from that thing. It's not helpful. They need to stop it. Please don't be deceived by such things. I'm telling you, some of these people, the idols they have in their rooms. Some of them are going to their villages and going to shout and bowing to dirty things. But they come and tell you that you shouldn't believe in God. They just have a problem with your God. You are not the one they are fighting. It is the God we worship they are fighting. And they will come and they pretend. They say, oh, God is everywhere. My friend, God is not everywhere. God has places. He has choice.
Yes.
There are places he decides to let his presence manifest. So don't be deceived. And those who are attacking prophets, listen, the judgment of God is coming. You will never call the prophet. You can't make a prophet. You can't give birth to a prophet. So stop saying prophets are charlatans. They are not charlatans. Some of these prophets are well educated more than you. They are sound in mind. I'm not saying that we don't have people who have problems.
Yes.
Of course, in every profession there are a few mad people.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And that's why, because of the original, that's why there is what counterfeit.
Yeah.
So you, the journalist, you have your own fake type. You are collecting money and doing the wrong thing. Have you condemned them? You have charlatans among you.
Yes.
So have you condemned those ones? So let us be guided by wisdom and be guided by understanding. You see, there's a reason why all of us exist. Without prophets, I'm telling you. And you know the most shocking thing that some of these people speaking this way, their parents before they were born and after they were born committed them to altars of prophets, and that's what is guiding them. And they are busy by setting their mouths and making this. The only thing I can tell you that I can assure you, those who fight prophets, it never ends well for them. And those who are doing it, it will never end well for you. Repent before the judgment of God comes. That's just what I wanted to say.
Yes. Thank you very much. You heard it from the host's own mouth. I trust God that by your participation in this episode, where we have just discussed the importance of a prophet in a business, your life will never be the same again. And I will just assure you that a prophet carries a lot of wisdom that can guide the path of your business. So my prayer is that as you watch this video, as you have listened to the wisdom, the counsel of the servant of God, your life will never be the same again, and your business will thrive. Until we come your way same time next week, we leave you with the peace of our Lord Jesus Christ. Shalom. Stay blessed.
God bless you.
God bless.